Hey everybody, Kyle here, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Mother 3. In the last part, some interesting stuff happened, sort of. Basically, we reunited Lighter with Fuel, and we basically realized that Lucas, Klaus, and Hanawa haven't made it back to the village yet, and we're all starting to search for them, so Flint and pretty much everyone else in the village. So, yeah, anyways, in between videos, I was, like, grinding on some Mr. Baddies just to get Roscoe's level up a little bit, and I ended up pulling off a back attack on a Mr. Baddie. So this is what it looks like, and this is good because we could just take care of his back sprite and not have to worry about it later on. So one interesting thing about back attacks, if you manage to get one on an enemy, you actually do more damage while they're still turned around. And I think that might be true even when you have the ability to turn enemies around. I think that still works that way. But yeah, so I ended up getting Boney's level up to 7, which is only one level higher than what he starts out with, but still, that's, you know, better than nothing. And then Flint also went up to level 11, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and proceed on, but before we go deeper into the woods, we can actually go into this house, which is Isaac's house, the woodsman lumberjack, I guess. I'm in the middle of slowly but surely devising a plan for finding Hanawa. Well, it looks like you're not really doing much, but in this box here that's on his table, there are a lot of antidotes inside the box. Take one. Yes. Okay, so you can actually get infinite antidotes here, which they're kind of sort of useful, because, I mean, we'll fight enemies that can poison you, but those same enemies have a chance of dropping antidotes when you defeat them. So, you know, you really don't have to worry about picking up a ton of those, but, you know, it's just nice for the time being. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just skip that Mr. Baddie. We really don't need to fight any more of those because we're pretty good at the moment. Okay, so we have a new enemy here. A baked yam monster. Oh, boy. Now, these guys actually have a 50% chance of dropping a baked yam, which is a really decent healing item that, I think it restores like 40 HP. So definitely worth like grinding a few of those guys to get those healing items, if you really want them. Okay, Roscoe's now level 8. Sweet. Okay, and we got a baked yam, which is good. Let's go ahead and see what that sprite looks like here. A piping hot baked yam. Restores 40 HP. One thing that always, like, you know, I think is a little crazy about games sometimes. Oh, a back attack on the first one I fight. Nice. On this mighty bitey snake. Now this is the enemy that actually poisons you, but they do have a 20% chance of dropping antidotes, so, you know, kind of negates the whole fact that they can poison you. But yeah, I was saying, like, it's interesting how some RPGs or just other games in general will have, like, they'll have an item that says, like, this is really hot or this is really cold. And it does stay that way for, you know, as long as you have the item. And it's like, that stuff realistically would eventually lose temperature either way. But whatever. Lisa, we've talked to her before. Hanawa seems to have a good head on her shoulders. Not you, though. You're pretty careless, so I bet you forgot to bring antidotes with you into the forest, despite the fact the place is teeming with mighty bitey snakes everywhere. Here, you can have one of my antidotes. If you don't think that'll be enough, you can always get some more at Isaac's house. Okay, well, I thank you, I guess. I mean, you insulted me, but you gave me something, so kind of sort of makes up for it. Whatever. I didn't realize it before because the flames were so intense at the time, but it looks like this area over here got hit really bad by the fire, too. Yeah, it looked like the fire was pretty widespread. None. Don't worry, Flint. With all these people looking, I'm sure we'll find them soon. Let's have faith and keep searching. Yes, that is indeed a good idea. Oh, Another back attack? Jeez. Well, this is probably like the easiest enemy to get back attacks on because their pattern is so like, it's so random, I guess. And they don't actually try to come at you most of the time, I think. I think they just kind of go around. And that guy has a fucking weird ass face. Jeez. Anyways, not a problem for us. These mighty snakes. Okay. More antidotes, why not? Oh gosh. That was some weird lag. I really don't, like, I think I'm gonna get lag because I know that Game Boy emulators are really kind of fickle. And that includes this one too. Yeah, anyways. I'm gonna start cutting out those fights after that one. I'm only fighting the Baked Yam monsters because I'm trying to get their back attack. Damn. It's kind of hard to tell, like, what they're gonna, like, what their back is gonna be before they come out of the ground. But I know that, once they're up, I think they actually, like, follow where you are. If that makes any sense. Oh, Roscoe's now level 9. Okay. Not gonna complain there. Yeah, let's actually see. Fuck off, Snake. Ah, shit. I got poisoned. Yeah, that's the first time that's happened. So, oh, he left a present. Okay, well, he atoned for his sin of poisoning me. So that's okay. Let's go ahead and use that. There we go. Yeah, now they follow you. Okay, so one thing I think you can do, and this is kind of a cheap way of getting back sprites, but it works. If you run away from an enemy, they kind of get confused for a moment. So you can just, like, get up behind them while they're still confused, and then when they go back to being unconfused, you have, like, a split second to get their back sprite before they turn towards you. So I don't know if that made any sense at all, how I described that, but I know it works. So I'm going to try to get on this Baked Yam here. Nope. Okay. Aha, I got it. Okay. Well, I kept trying to run away and get a back attack that way, but it turns out if you just run at them while they're coming out of the ground, it's probably the easiest way. Anyways, let's go ahead and fuck up this baked potato. Wait, what? Baked potato? What the heck? Why did I call it that? Well, I mean, it is a sweet potato, but it's not just, you know, it's actually a baked yam. I don't even know where I got potato from. Anyways, whatever. Up here is Abbott and Abby hanging out. Watch your step. It's easy to lose your footing and slip around here. On what? You mean the burnt wood? I slipped and fell just a minute ago. But I'm okay. Alright. I mean, I hope so. I think up here is... Oh, yeah. Yep, Lighter and Fuel's house. Reduced to a pile of rubble. It's quite sad. The house is completely collapsed. I think I already read that. The house I was secretly living in burned down. Oh, that's sad. Guess I have no choice but to hit the road. I think we might eventually see that mouse again. But I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll find out later on. Alright, I was gonna say I don't really need to fight anything else, but if you insist, Mr. Snake, I'll just whap you a few times in the back and you'll be dead. Or whatever happens when you bounce away. Okay. So, we need to go this way now. Now this area was actually blocked by fire the first time we came here, so... A fire, then rain, and then children's smiles. It will be alright. Reggie knows it. Okay, man. You reggae fool. Wait, is it? His name? Oh, okay. So, I wonder if Reggie's supposed to be a play on reggae. That makes sense. His description in the guide is an all-natural hippie who lives by his own way. Yeah, I can't blame him for that. That's, I applaud him for doing that, actually. Anyways. Yep. Okay, so Roscoe actually leveled up in that fight again, which was good. Okay, I need to actually turn the page in my notes here. Oop. Okay. More of Biff. The forest still smells burnt. Well, I guess it was a pretty big fire and all. Duh. And it was only like, what, a few hours ago? Let's hurry and find Hinawa so she can make us some of her special soup. Yeah. I mean, it's still a perfect time for it with the rain and all. Yep. But I'm sure she'll turn up, and then she'll make us some of her special soup. It's actually the first time that, like, anything you make, or any food that you choose as your favorite food gets any kind of adjective for it, any kind of description. So instead of just being, like, food item, it's special food item in that case. Anyways, Klaus is a troublemaker, so I bet he's hiding around here somewhere, watching us worry our heads off. But Lucas is a crybaby, so I bet he's probably in tears by now. Yeah, and lady, you fuck off. That just probably makes Flit feel worse. Jeez. It's not enough that his family's missing. Oh, beef jerky. That's a new one. Wait, okay, go to that. Beef jerky, carefully sun-dried meat. Looks like a freaking potato. Potato jerky. Nah. I've never seen beef jerky be in that shape. But maybe it's a different kind of beef jerky. We've been calling their names for a while, but there's no response at all. Do you think maybe they're not in this area? I don't think they're in this immediate vicinity, if that's what you're asking. Because I haven't seen them. Mini charm. That's actually something we can equip. To be equipped on the body gives +2 defense. Okay. So, let's go ahead and equip that. One thing I haven't mentioned, but to actually equip something, you have to... Okay, to equip something to a character, that item has to be in that character's inventory, which kind of gets annoying. Especially like when a character's inventory is full. But whatever. So, +2 defense. Not bad. Any little bit of defense buff is good. Oh wait, here's Mike. This guy who was giving us cookies earlier. I'm sure Klaus and Lucas will come racing here before long to have some of those slightly unclean and not very tasty cookies of mine. I don't think I want my kids having your cookies, sir. Jeez. Oh, what's going on up here? Doesn't look good. Can't believe my eyes. Just look at this, Flint. These huge trees were snapped right in two. Oh, my throat got a little irritated there. Gosh. What could have done that? I wonder. How could such big trees get ripped down like this? There's one thing for sure. Whatever did this, it wasn't human. And no, it wasn't me. What? What are you saying? What do we do now? They have the path completely blocked. Well, move the tree. Actually, Hinawa and the kids might still be stuck out there because of all these knocked down trees blocking the way. That's possible. Even if it's not the most direct path, we should look for another way around. It's probably best if we split up into a few groups. Yeah. Cover more ground that way. Hey. Oh, hey, it's fuel. And lighter. Have you found Hinawa and the kids? I always get lighter and fuel mixed up. I don't know why. I mean, their names are obviously a play on each other, I guess, a little bit. But, I don't know. Sometimes I call lighter fuel and fuel lighter. Oh, well. Are you sure you're in good enough shape to be out here? I'm always in good enough shape. Don't treat me like some injured clod. Dude. I mean, you did just have a busted leg earlier, but whatever. We'll take care of things here. You keep pushing on ahead, Flint. Yeah. One thing I really love about this part of the game is it just shows, like, how close this community is. Like, they all banded together to help Flint, like, find his kids. It's like they all care about each other, which is awesome. Be careful, Flint. There's no telling what's lurking out here. You never know. My dad lives life with lots of energy, so he's not like regular people. Mr. Flint, my dad will do his best. Aw. We'll take care of things here. You keep... Okay, you said the exact same thing. This is pretty much all I can do. What, push trees? If you say so, man. Well, he is a lumberjack, so he's probably used to that. Oh, we got these two bozos. This won't take long now that our boss is here. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Plus, Lou and I are experts when it comes to getting in the way. Hold on, we're not the ones in the way here. I guess the tree is. We still haven't found Hinawa or the kids. There's no problem here. What? The fact we haven't found them is a pretty huge problem if you ask me. Okay. Whatever you say, guys. I hope Hinawa's alright. Me too, me too. Janelle and the others are all gathered at the bottom of the cliff over there. I wonder if something's happened. Oh boy. I mean, did one of them fall off the cliff or something? Yeah. I doubt that. Okay, Bateau, whatever. All the forest critters are acting weird, and I'm suddenly getting really bad vibes here. Oh no, I mean that in a good way. What I meant to say is I'm getting good bad vibes, if that makes sense. It kind of does. So this Bateau, his description is, lives by the beach with his doves and is prone to negative thoughts. Okay. Sounds like a warrior. Anyways. Yeah. His heart is thumping so loud that we could all hear it. It's just a guess, but I'd say a Drago climbed up from here. Yeah, that looks like a Drago mark. Makes sense. See those claw marks? Those most certainly belong to a Drago. But why would a Drago claw at stuff like this? Enough to leave gashes in rock, even. They're such peaceful creatures. Well, it could have been trying to climb. I mean, that makes sense. Huh. I get the feeling something very bad is happening to the forest, the people, the animals, and me. I don't know what that last part means, but whatever. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to end this video off here because I know that something's about to happen and there's a cutscene that goes along with it. So, yeah. I think I want to save that for the next part. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, do all that other good stuff. And I hope you will join me next time when we continue our search for Hinawa and the kids. So, see you then.